Don't get shellfish. There's enough for everybody on this week's Crit Sandwich.
Nice.
Welcome to Crit Sandwich. On Crit Sandwich, 4 friends play 5th edition D&D campaigns loosely based on our favorite movies, TV shows, and video games. Each season, we randomly roll for new scenarios. For this campaign, our characters are royalty in the Underdark, playing the plot of Die Hard. My name is Casey Sears. To my left is Chuck Ventus.
I think I should start off by saying hello, because someone's probably about to meet their end and they might not be able to say it. So,
And you are playing?
I'm playing Ildan. Is it Baenre? Baenre?
Baenre, I guess.
Ildan, the rogue assassin.
Across the table from me, Robbie Ponder.
Hello. I don't know why I came today. Apparently I shouldn't have came, but I'm here.
To my right, our DM, Matt Popich.
What up? How's it going?
I noticed how we didn't ask Robbie who he's playing because he's probably not sure.
Inconsequential.
What did Casey say who he was playing? It was like a bonus question for you.
That's true.
To make you feel special.
I am playing Aunt Tarla, the trickster cleric, or trickery cleric.
Yes, you are.
I am playing Talena currently. We currently, quotations, I am matron Talena.
At the moment, yes.
At the moment, am I? Yeah, we'll find out.
We will. Well, thank you so much. And 2 things I want to do before we actually get rolling today. One is beg. Do we want to just all beg all at one time?
Please,
guys,
please, for the love of God. Oh my God. Please, whatever you do, just do it. Do it.
It's been such
beg.
a long time. It's been such a long time since we've gotten one.
We have not had a review in like 2 months. Somebody's listening. It's the little number on the website tells us that somebody's listening. So you person listening, leave a review.
And we know that it's more listeners than we have moms. So we're there. We're good.
Should we be specific that we're looking for an iTunes review?
Apple Podcasts review.
Or Apple Podcast review.
They don't let you call it iTunes anymore. They don't like that.
Bleep that out.
Let's not fuck with Apple. I don't want to fuck with Apple, guys.
They'll delist us.
Yeah. And we'll be sued and probably killed. They don't mess around. So actually I have a cousin that works there. So maybe we'll get off light. I don't know.
Yeah. Can you get him to put us on the charts? Have you not tried this yet?
No, I haven't. He works in like their marketing though. So I'm not quite sure how much influence he has over, or is that where we went? I don't know. All right. Well, please help us. Just any new review. I don't even care if it's negative. I'll be honest. Just something new to read would be awesome. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me, it's like words of affirmation is like my payment. Like I just love it. Like when I hear from people say what they really like about it, then we're going to be able to put more of that into the show. If you don't like something, email it to us and just let us know what you don't like. For that way, we can possibly change it if we feel like it.
Well, but keep in mind we play at Chuck's house. So when you say Chuck, you're kind of putting us in a tough spot, so...
Yeah. That's right. I'll shut this shit down. But, can't come in.
All right, so that's the first thing I wanted to do. The next is just kind of talk about, I'm curious, how you guys cast your spells, just how you picture your character placing a spell on somebody. So, Casey, you're a cleric.
I am, but I'm a trickery cleric.
Okay, so I think you guys, clerics, have to have a holy symbol. Am I correct about that?
That is true.
Okay, so do you know what yours would be?
Yes, I have considered that strongly and deeply.
Okay, maybe I should have asked prior to the podcast starting. Sorry.
The symbol for Lolth, I believe, is an 8-pointed star.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a medallion that is an 8-pointed star. It's also a coin. Sometimes I leave it in my pocket because I like to, I have to be very subtle and sly when I'm using my focus. Whether I'm just kind of rubbing it with my thumb in my pocket or lightly touching my chest if it's underneath my robes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very, very subtle thing.
Okay. That's how Lolth rolls. So
yeah,
it plays.
Sometimes when my mouth is moving, but you can't hear anything.
Cool.
I wave my hands in the air thinking I can cast spells, but I don't actually cast spells.
You do not.
I have no magic.
Do you do anything cool with your skill set, or?
I'm really good at fighting, I guess.
Okay.
I can backstab really good.
Oh. You know that sweet spot.
I know that sweet spot.
Okay. That's a talent in life.
Yeah, especially with each creature. You know a lot of sweet spots in each creature. That's pretty good.
There you go. Talena, player formerly known as Talena.
I guess I'm not going to put too much thought into this because I don't want to waste too much time. But Talena, she has that scar on her chest. And whenever she casts a spell, it's like opening up like a gateway or a portal to whatever dimension Loth is on. And that gives me my power to be able to cast my spells at the highest spell slot. It improves my power of my spells. So it's kind of like I'm getting like a momentary high, and I'm like casting this spell, and I'm just afterwards I just feel like I've I don't know, got high or something.
Okay. So do you have like a physical?
So it would be the gold that's around my chest, and it would power through into my hands and where I point my spell at.
Okay. Is it like a gold chain?
So I have the scar on the center of my chest, which was kind of like the body of the spider, and then 4 gold legs on each side as the spider legs. So it's mostly that whole spider symbol there.
Okay. Gotcha. Good deal. And I am the DM. I cast spells however the fuck I feel like casting them. So...
Damn straight.
Yeah.
With your words.
Yes, with my word magic. Last time when we left our heroes off, they had climbed in through the air ducts, gone down a level, and opened a door to see the fact that the house pet, Sin, was gorging himself on corpses, so they decided not to mess with that. And instead went a few rooms down to the library where they thought they would get some research done and try and figure out why they were being attacked. However, that did not turn out so well as the room was enchanted to attack. They were attacked by 4 animated books and an animated bookshelf, which did not go horribly well. They actually would have gotten a surprise round, although Casey, Aunt Tarla, has a magical sword that prevents them from being surprised. So even with that, it didn't go so hot as, unfortunately, we did have a KO. We had Talena get knocked down. Our story is going to begin as Aunt Tarla standing over the the unconscious body of Ten, who is her current leader of the house.
So, Aunt Tarla, Matron Tarla, are we going to do this or what?
So first I just kind of look around the room to make sure nobody's watching us.
Yeah, go ahead and give me perception.
Do you want me to assist you, or you telling me that you're doing this? Or?
I'm just doing that. I'm just kind of, as you say that to me, I'm looking around to see if anybody's watching us.
The bookshelf's still on top of me.
I believe it.
They fought it and killed it. So, like, after it was on you. So, I'm pretty sure they moved it some after. Oh, and it was hacked to pieces.
Yeah. 17 on my perception check.
You get the sense that there's nothing in this room that's in immediate danger, but you also think to yourself, that might have been kind of noisy.
Shut the door. I look at Ildan and tell him to shut the door.
I walk over to shut the door, and I walk back over. Listen, fuck, I don't really care. Well, I'll follow you. You're the new matron, but if you're going to heal her, I guess, do you want me to move her to a recovery position or something?
So I kneel down by my sister, Talena. And
Your sister?
I'm sorry, my niece.
Okay.
Sorry, my niece.
I was like, fuck, shocker.
Yeah, plot twist. She's my sister and my niece. It's a very complicated family history. So I kneel down next to her. I remove my dagger from underneath my robes attached to my belt, and it's a very ceremonial looking, sacrificial looking dagger. And I hold it and I lean down and I notice my niece is still breathing. And I say a small prayer as I kind of like grab her by the hair and hold her head back a little bit with my left hand as the knife is in my right hand. Dear Loth, I know not how my family fell out of your favor. I know I have been a distant child, a prodigal daughter, if you will. But know my dedication to you, Loth. It is unwavering. Our family is at your mercy. And at your command and at your wish, another family has overtaken our home. I will gladly sacrifice my sister if it will return your favor to the Baenre family and allow us to survive.
Do it.
And I wait. I wait to see if I hear anything from Lolth.
Wow. So putting this back on the DM, are you? All right, go ahead. And so we're going to
Whoa. You're going to make him roll to see if I live?
I'm going to make him roll to see if he gets anything from Lolth. So this would be a wisdom to see like if your divination like fell on deaf ears or not.
Can I help him?
Is it a
You cannot.
It's just a wisdom check, not a saving throw?
Wisdom check. A religion if you want.
Yeah, let's do religion. Let's take something that's... We don't get a lot of
My
religion
heart's
rolls.
pounding, and I'm not even in danger.
I mean, wisdom just makes sense. I mean, I could do religion, but it's the same. It's +3 either way. So, yeah, I reach out to Lolth. May that she guide our family, just like a good Drow would. And I only got an 11.
You hear a hideous, haunting laughter. And in fact, you do too, Chuck. The entire room is filled with...
So I'm going to take that as Lolth is just like, nah, fuck you, and is kind of laughing at us. I will say it's better to be a living goblin than a dead drow, and I cast Cure Wounds. What?
Are you going to heal her? Really?
He already said it.
Yeah, I'm going to cast...
Wait, no, I mean, it's fine.
I'm going to, as I'm putting my dagger down, I will cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on my sister.
What were you going to say, Chuck? I was mostly joking. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, if you're going to heal her, of all the beatings that I've had, I like to wake up in a certain position to recover. Do you want to set her up so that she doesn't get a bloody nose?
Wait, what?
Do you want to move her to a better position to recover when you heal her?
What does that mean?
Set her up.
She's laying on the ground. It's fine. Why
All right.
She just wakes up.
Dude, that's fine.
Right? Am I missing something here?
No.
Okay. All right.
I'm just talking in character.
14 hit points, and my dagger is definitely put away at this moment.
Okay.
Was that mass cure wounds?
No, just that was a level 2 cure wounds.
Okay. I didn't know if the rest of you got that much too.
As he heals, what's your name? I forgot your character name. I was ready for you to be someone else.
Aunt Tarla?
No, 10.
Talena is Robbie's
As
character
10
name.
as Aunt Tarla heals 10, I will mutter, "Oh, Zargili, almost gone. Guess we'll have to find another way, I guess."
3 Baenres have a better chance than 2. And I just kind of stand up and turn my back on Talena.
As I get healed, I go primal. My nails start to grow and my teeth grow too, and I'm just gonna scream out, "Ah!" And I'm just gonna swipe around in the air randomly.
Calm yourself, sister. Now is not the time for this. Be quiet. Stealth is of the essence, and we've already ruined this bookcase. We need to start digging through these books and figuring out what's going on.
I'll subdue her, I guess, to keep her calm. Should I do that?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll get down close to her and hold her down. As I do it, though, I'm going to reach in and... What kind of items do you have on you?
Oh, shit. Classic Ildan.
Classic Ildan, I guess.
I have Rod of the Pack Keeper, which is my main thing. A Medallion of Thoughts, a Wand of Magic Missiles, a backpack, a book, fine clothes.
I guess I don't really care about that stuff. Your blue and your green items, I just want to know what they are.
Blue and green, a Rod of the Pack Keeper, which is a Warlock item. You really want to insert.
How big is that? How big is a rod?
Just a rod.
Yeah.
There's
Like
a medallion of thoughts, but that's a medallion that would probably be around my neck as a necklace, and then a wand of magic missiles.
Okay. Well, as I'm subduing you, I'm going to reach down, and I'll either take the wand, because I feel like the rod's too big for me to take, unless you think I could take it.
It's only like a foot. It's not that big.
The rod I would care about. I was just letting you know right now.
Well, I know, because it's the blue. I'm more worried about, like, realistically, like, I'm going to take something off of you.
Start rolling. What are you taking?
No, you got to let me...
I'm taking the rod. I'm going to pickpocket it off of you.
That's going to be a high
as I'm
DC
subduing
right
you.
there, Matt.
I hit that.
Oh!
Lucky.
Oh!
I'm going to use a lucky point.
Oh, that's bullshit. It was a crit and miss. Oh, my goodness. Oh! It hit the microphone cord.
All right, 15 plus 17.
That's some bull. That's
so
some
you
bull.
were being restrained.
32.
Yeah, and it's just gone. Like you got knocked out, and you're freaking out when you wake up, and it's just not there.
I take it and I slide it up my the bandages that are wrapped around my arms.
You weaken the party so much by taking that. I just letting you know right now, Chuck.
And I'll say, calm down, get a hold of yourself.
While you two are fooling around, we need to figure out what is going on, what family is attacking us, and I will start searching some of those books.
Yeah, give me some investigation.
Is anybody going to help me do the thing that we came here to do?
I just got revived.
Did you tell us to look around?
Yes, I was. I was bossing you guys around.
As you wish, former matron. I'll assist you, I guess. So.
15.
Yeah, you guys find a book that is entitled Menzo Berenson. What are the two? Menzo Berenson, A History of the Great Houses, that you think would be of use.
Do I find that symbol that is unfamiliar to us, that the attacking family is wearing?
How much time are we spending here?
Well, I guess I could take the book with us.
Well, I mean, just tell me. I mean, if it's 10 minutes, 20...
I would just remind them, like, hey, that was, we caused a lot of chaos, so whatever we're looking for, we should probably grab it and go.
Yeah, let's just grab it and go. I'm with that. And I can also, as we're going, cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
I will look for my rod.
Okay.
Your rod's there.
It is not.
Oh, the rod's gone? Oh, I thought you took the
I took the rod.
Oh, I thought you took the wand.
Yeah, it's just gone. No idea where it went. Did you say anything? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely say something. Like, where's my rod? Where's my rod of the Pat Keeper? My most cherished possession, my most powerful magic item. Where has it gone? Do you guys see it on the floor anywhere?
Look under those books, but we need to get out of here.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of books and scatter, like this portion of this wing of the library is just totally trashed after you guys' fight.
Maybe it's under that bookshelf that you died to.
Look under there.
Sure, I'll go look. Don't see anything.
You didn't look hard enough, asshole.
Okay. And sure, I'll look again.
Do you have to attune yourself to use that item? Or attune yourself to it? Because it's not like it's going to be useful to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Requires attunement by a warlock. Only. It's like...
So it's completely useless. All right. Well, so you guys getting out of here, or what are you doing?
I have the book.
Okay.
And I am moving towards the door as they're looking for everything. And wait a second. I'm reading Pass Without a Trace. And
Super
I think it's just
stealthy.
self. I thought I could do it for my buddies.
I thought so too.
Oh yeah, you and your companions for detection. Okay,
There it
so
is.
as long as you guys stay within 30 feet from me, it'll be like we're all under a veil of shadows. And we get +10 to all of our stealth checks. And we can't be tracked except by magical means.
I don't see your stupid wand. Or whatever, your stupid rod. I move over towards Aunt Tarla.
I very slowly open the door.
Yeah, give me sleight of hand.
Can I scan everything even when Ildan's standing there?
My name's not Ildan.
Even when Ildan's standing there, can I scan for my rod?
Yeah, go for it. Investigation.
I got a 10 to open that door.
Okay. You see a guard walking toward you in the same outfit of the ones that you saw upstairs.
One guard.
Just one.
I will leave the door cracked open.
Okay.
And I will symbol. Right? Do we know? So I know just by reading the Dritz book that Drow have like a hand sign language thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use that?
Yeah, your
It's
family
not
would
like on
know
my
it.
okay.
No, yeah.
It's not like on my character sheet specifically, but I would just assume Drow know this language. So I'm going to hand sign to Ildan that there is one guard coming down and for us to both hide behind the door. And well, I'm going to ready in action to hit it with my wand of viscid globs if you don't kill it first with a sneak attack.
Yeah. And I also have assassinate, I was going to say. So I'll have advantage on this.
Let's not go too far, okay? I'm trying to get my fucking wand back.
Your rod?
All right,
My
so
rod back.
I'm going to grab some a rebel or some coins or something, loose gold from my pocket and toss it on the floor. Near the door, so the guard will come towards us. Just like a little tink, tink, tink.
Okay. So, yeah, first off, hear him knock, just kind of seeing if anyone is in there. No,
So
my
on the door?
my perception check, Matt, to get my rod back was only like a 10, okay? All right?
Well, I don't think it would have beat a 32 anyway, so.
It does. That's the sleight of hand for him taking the rod. It's not the sleight of hand for him hiding the rod on his body.
They both play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck ever.
Sorry, I can't help with a 32.
I didn't even notice. I can't perceive 32, so I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even worry about trying to roll against
As soon
it.
as he comes to the door,
Okay.
I'll step out.
You wasted a lucky point on a grab your own person and your own
grab
party.
this guy, if I can get around the door, grab him by the back of the head and lunge my short sword into him.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do a surprise
if I can
round.
cover, instead of the back of his head, I'll grab around his face to keep him from screaming.
Okay, Jack
making
Bauer
sound.
style?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I rolled an 18
To hit?
to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
With the assassinate ability, if I score a hit against a creature that is surprised, it's a critical hit.
Yeah, I know.
So do I need to do a crit sandwich on this? Or
Yeah, he's got a lot of HP.
Hell yeah, man. Crit it.
Shit. I did not. So
All right.
32
So where did you hit him?
in the gut.
In the gut?
Area.
So he knocks, and then, like, after not hearing anything for a few seconds, takes a step in and gets just a dagger to the gut. But he looks up at you, like, kind of scared, tries to, like, shake it off, and starts to grab up toward a pendant that's hanging around his neck.
Do I get an attack?
Yeah.
All right. I will make a spell attack against him with my Wand of Viscid Globs. That is only a 14.
It's a miss.
So yeah, just a little glob flies by him, sticks on the wall.
Sounds sweet.
Yep. Just like a little booger.
Robbie, before we actually roll initiative?
I don't think I would be there yet.
Okay.
I mean, you're ranged. You could.
Yeah, but as you guys start walking out, I'd probably still be looking around for my rod. So I'll accept the initiative roll, and if I get to go first, then I'll go first.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
20 for Ildan.
6 for Aunt Tarla.
20 for Ildan.
5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Chuck's freaking hot dice is back. What do you expect?
All right, Ildan, you're up.
I go in for another attack on him.
Yep.
I'm just like, just stabbing him in the gut. 25.
That's a hit.
It's a crit again, I guess, since he hasn't attacked.
I think the rules say if he hasn't gone yet.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I have advantage on attack rolls against creature that hasn't taken a turn yet in combat.
Yeah,
in
he
addition,
hasn't.
it's a crit. Oh, 19 and an 18. Didn't work.
For the sandwich.
For the sandwich, yeah, sorry. 33.
He just has blood everywhere, gushing from his gut, but he remains alive.
Ooh.
He's at 2 hit points.
Oh.
As he goes next, grabs the amulet around his neck and says, "They're in the library! They're in the library!" That is going to be his turn. It's your turn, Aunt Tarla.
You know what? I guess really, he's bleeding. My wand missed, and I'll just run up to him and jam my rapier through him.
Sure.
That's a crit.
Ooh.
If only one of you had rolled better.
That is not a crit
If
sandwich.
someone had taken their surprise round attack,
Yeah, that would have hurt.
would have helped us.
We're really.
He was at 2 HP.
He's worried about his rod that he lost.
Well, I like to role play, okay? I would have not have been in, if you guys are walking out of the room where my rod's at, I'm not going to be leaving my rod behind.
Yeah, and whose fault is it that his rod is gone?
Nobody saw it. I don't
It's
know.
true. Nobody saw it.
I'm doing like 20 some odd damage to
Yeah,
him.
he's dead. He only had 2 HP.
Yeah.
Double assassinate left him just on death's door. That was his last gasp. They're in the library. Let's go.
I grab the pendant that he spoke with, and I'm running. Are we close to the vent that we came out of? I'm thinking we should head for the vent. Jump back in there and head to the other direction towards the demon.
Yeah, okay. So where you're at right now within the house, there are 4 floors. The floor above you is the ballroom that you came from. The floor above that, of course, being the safe room, panic room, whatever you want to call it. The room immediately to your left is Sin. Still no movement from there. Immediately to the right of you is the Artificer's Workshop. And across from that is kind of the middle of the house where there's a big stairwell going down, or it does go up one more level. And then across from that is the rooms you chose not to go to, which is the Hall of Ancestors, the Divination Room, and Celestia the Demon.
We
And
need
then-
to just get on the other side of the house. We need to get out of this area.
And then, sorry, below, do you want to hear what's below you or not really?
I don't
Sure.
think it's relevant yet, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I agree. Let's get on the other corner of the house. We move. Everyone stay close to me.
With your pass without trace?
Yep.
I take the pendant that he was talking into off of him.
Okay.
I'll rip it off him.
Perfect. Yeah, add that to your inventory. Just call it.
John McClane walkie-talkie.
Damn it. You got me. You're right.
Nice.
Go ahead, write that in there. It's a sending amulet.
I noticed that you didn't add anything into your inventory when you pickpocketed me.
Oh.
I'm just messing with you.
I can. You want me to? It makes you feel better.
And then, I should mention the air duct is probably 15 feet away. I don't know if that's an option for you guys or not.
No, let's go to the other end. You said there's 2 rooms on actually, as we're going by Sin's room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I will mage hand. So as we go by Sin's room, I will mage hand the door open as I know that we are clear. And are we going in the air duct? Is that where we're going?
No, I think we're just going to one of the rooms on the opposite end.
Okay, so you're passing the stair. You're passing, like, again, there's like a big, gigantic middle of the house colonnade staircase, like spirally. You believe most of the bad guys are above you, and that's where they'll be coming from. So you're going to have to kind of go across that to the other side, and then that's where the Celestia Hall of Ancestors and Divination room is.
Yeah, I think Divination room is probably where I would head towards first. And I'm fine going past that stairwell with our stealth bonus, and we're moving pretty fast. I mean, we killed him in 1 round, or the same round that he said that. So it has been seconds, and I don't think anyone could make it up those stairs in seconds, I hope.
It's a pretty good assessment.
Yeah.
You would think, yeah.
All right, so let's run. Yeah, run, and we leave the door open for Sin, and we head towards the Divination room.
And if I can, I will make a sound for Sin to hear it, like maybe like a snap of the fingers or something for Sin to actually come out instead of sitting there eating corpses.
Give me animal handling. What? Is that our first animal handling? Let's do it.
Probably.
I'm -1 for that.
Everyone is, dude.
Wait,
It's
we
animal
didn't have
handling.
an animal handling in the first campaign?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
7. 7. I'm trying to find a good dice. A good die. I'm trying to find a good die.
You'll find another good die next time you meet a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Bookshelves are killers. Does anyone want to help him with Sin, or are we just rolling?
Oh,
Well, I mean, he got the door open, right?
The door is open. Yeah, there's no check for just a mage hand.
Yeah. I
The-
mean,
his
as long as
check-
that door's open and Sin can see whatever's there, and he seems to be unleashed, right?
It seemed like he was unleashed when you guys saw him.
Yeah, let's just get the hell out of there.
Okay. So you guys book it. Let's see how fast you go. I need a group dexterity check.
I got an 11.
29.
6. I'm not rolling too hot.
That's not adding the pass without a trace on, though, right?
I gave you +5 each instead of the +10 because you're going fast instead of stealthy.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. And they actually rolled poorly anyway. So they're a little bit slow to react to the fact that they said they're in the library. You guys pass, and you do start to hear movement above you in the stairs directly above you. Below you, just FYI, that's everybody's rooms. So the 3 of you have rooms below you in the level below you. Your mom had a room there, and then the last room, just FYI, nobody really goes into. There's a old ghost that lives in there named Mad Magda. You guys would maybe sometimes go in there just to fuck with her. Like if you ever wanted to throw things at like a ghost flying around that couldn't actually do anything back to you. It's a ghost of a drow.
I like to have rap battles with the ghost.
Yeah, stuff like that. Whatever you feel like doing with a ghost, that's what that was. But we're skipping past the. Do you guys have a plan at this point? Can we check in there?
So I think we need to find a safe place, barricade ourselves in, look at this book, and then get the hell out. Just like we need to just get out of here, survive the night, and get out of the house.
Okay. So speaking of which, there are windows all around, like the entire house. But at this point, they are like kind of like the entire house. Once there was like a panic room initiated, like a whole bunch of like metal bars like started going out and made it so that you can't get out any windows. Just FYI.
Would we know how to undo the panic?
No, unfortunately, that's a matron mother situation only.
Makes sense.
Yeah, sorry.
What do you mean undo the... Oh, like the windows and all
Yeah.
that stuff? Okay.
Unpanic button.
Unpanic. Yeah.
All right, so what's in the divination room?
Yeah, so you guys make it past again, there's a bunch of troops coming down. They're going to start heading in the opposite direction from you guys because you got past the stairwell without anybody seeing you. The divination room is picture kind of like a movie theater, but chairs are like beanbaggy. Out in front is a big, gigantic purple spider statue, not like a real one. So kind of like the one that was actually up in the attic. It's got a bunch of jewels and things all around it. What are the blue ones? Sapphires, kind of all around. These are all divination color and type of information. So anytime you're trying to do some sort of divination, which like that is communing with a god, trying to like look somewhere that you're not actually there right now, anything like that is divination magic. In this room, anytime you're using any sort of a divination, you're going to roll with advantage. And it also lets you cast level 3 or under divination spells without expending a spell slot.
So I added the sending stone to my inventory, and it says it has 1 charge. Does it have more than 1 charge?
It does have more than one charge. Yeah.
Okay. Can I get on the radio and just say, pretend like I'm a guard and say, what room is Sin in?
Well,
what's the name of that room? Were we just in there?
You can call it whatever you want to. If think about it, if you're a guard, you wouldn't really know the name of the room. You would just say probably the big creature.
Center room, 2nd floor, or center room, 4th, or whatever.
Yeah.
We're on the 3rd floor?
Next to the library, the big creature or something.
I guess they're aware of him, though, right? I was just going to say they're in that room with that big thing. I'm trying to lead them in there, I guess. Or
if you want to do that. Are you doing that or not?
Yeah, I'll get on the radio and just say, they're in that room. They headed in the direction of that creature.
You said it like that?
No, I guess I should
voice?
Change my voice.
I don't know. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, no. Oh, they're in that room. They headed in that room with the creature. Center, 2nd floor in the center of the house.
Go ahead and give me what do you want to do? Persuasion or
probably deception, right?
Deception, yeah.
I crit.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Hot die is back. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was a big roll.
I'm ready to...
Yeah, you're ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons over there.
Hell yeah, someone came prepared for this, Robbie.
Right?
It was not us.
You know, I want to give him a lot of praise, but I'm still thinking in my head, like, fuck you for taking my rod. But, like, I guess my character doesn't know he took the rod, so I got to be happy with him. I got to role play this. Good job. Yes.
So without hearing or knowing exactly what happened, you feel pretty confident in your ability to convince them to go in that direction.
I'm going to go by the door and put my ear on the door to see if I can hear anything in the hallway. And I will chuck the book at Ildan, and I'll be like, I know you can't read that good, but check out the picture. See if you see that symbol. Matron Mother, do you know any divination magics? That is not my speciality. I have 0 divination.
Are you relying
spells.
on my hot dice to do an investigation check or something?
Well, I'm relying on my perception to put my ear on the door to see if I can hear anyone coming.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll that.
My perception is a 19 as I'm kind of just being lookout for this room.
From a while away, this would have taken a pretty good ear, but you hear it. From a while away, you hear the sound of Sin just thrashing and roaring and going nuts.
Nephew, it sounds like you done good, son.
Thanks, I guess. And I'll pull my dagger out and cut myself because it feels awkward to be praised.
Fair
Thanks,
enough.
I guess. And I'll nick myself. And then I guess I'm looking for a symbol in a book.
Go ahead and give me some investigation on your book reading skills.
I guess I can give you guidance for that. Take a D4.
Thanks.
Add it to your roll.
11.
I can't give you too much information with an 11. You find a page with that symbol. As you found out earlier, that was the symbol of the Omabas. They're older. They were extinct about 500 years ago is what the book says. And they were rumored to have lost Lolth's favor because they were commingling with surface dwellers.
I'll hold up the book and tell Aunt Tarla, like, hey, I found the picture of this symbol you were talking about. And I'll show it to you. It says they used to be in Lolth's favor hundreds of years ago. Something about surface dwellers.
Yeah, I don't have any divination spells.
So what does it say exactly about surface dwellers?
Says that they were kicked out of Lolth's favor by mingling with surface dwellers.
Like one of them or all of them? Or did surface dwellers come down? Did they go up?
Doesn't really say, just says surface dwellers.
Because, sometimes I go to the surface, but it's to get slaves and make our family stronger, and it's really all for Lolth in the end.
Yeah.
As I'm trying to, make an excuse for my own dalliances.
Did you go over that with everyone?
So, yeah, I have spent a lot of time on the surface, and when I go up to the surface, I use a bunch of deceptive magic and pass myself off as basically a traveling street preacher. and I get people to worship some new made-up god, and then I get them to follow me down into the Underdark.
Do you engage in any sort of sexual activity with them?
You know, that is none of your DM business.
Lolth sees all, and Tarla.
I'll say, hey, you think this is why your prayers don't work?
Well, you know, I still got my blessed powers from Loth. I can still cast spells. She has not turned her back on me yet. I mean, nor will she ever.
What do you mean yourself? Or do you mean the family? She's turned her back on the family. The punishment that she is giving all of us is forced upon the entire family, as our family has been slowly destroyed. And you can tell that we are not in Loth's favor. I was knocked unconscious by a mere bookshelf.
Well, I don't know what happened to this family while I was away, but if we are not in Loth's favor, that is surely not my fault.
Oh, Zargili, this is fucked up. They're arguing. Oh, shit.
All right, so can I, now that I've kind of listened a little bit and I'm watching out, can I search this room to see if there's anything helpful for us to divine? I mean, I don't have any divination spells, but is there like a mirror, a pool of water, like some sort of magical object I could interact with to divine, to, I don't know, see around the house or see people, or is it just that big statue is kind of the thing that we use?
Yeah, there can be some mirrors around, just like small ones all around the outside that kind of look a little bit weirdly placed as far as like a room decor would go.
Mm-hmm.
It would be divination magic, you said. Divination.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's
this
a school of magic. There's
it's the
8
school
schools.
of magic of like summoning things.
No, that's conjuration.
Okay.
We're having a tough go here.
I know.
I should have made this a different room. I'm sorry, guys.
I used to know them all when I played Oblivion, but it's been such a long time ago.
Yeah, divination is one in Oblivion.
So you can
for
have
sure.
gateways, you said, right? Is there any way like to get the gateway to get Lothia back? Is
Lotria?
Lotria back?
So that would be, well, that would be a really high level spell to bring back somebody from a different plane. I want to say like astral. It's going to be above your level. I'll say that.
I was about to say like gate would be the kind of spell that you would need, something like that. So I'm going to just go up to those mirrors and start messing with some of those mirrors and say little prayers and just start blessing them and see if any of them respond as I'm holding onto and rubbing the coin with my thumb.
Give it some wisdom again.
21.
So for a brief second, you see the room below you. You see Mad Magda, who you've seen many times before, but she's just kind of floating around her room. It is for a brief second, but you recognize her. But immediately after that brief second, you see a visage of a hideous spider just kind of like jump at you, like picture like if you're watching a TV, it like comes at you at the camera and then disappears.
I jump back and I'm a bit startled and afraid. Oh,
What was it? What did you see?
I saw Mad Magda, and then I saw Spider jump at me, and like it didn't want me to look, but I bet Mad Magda knows something about these people. I mean, she died like forever ago, right? Like maybe she would know what's up with this or the family, or maybe she can even communicate to the dead for us.
The spider attacked you?
I was using the magic, and then it maybe cut me off, or I don't know, but I bet if we talk to Mad Magda, we might get a lead.
So I do remember from the panic room, if you said the statue is kind of the same, it has fangs.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell Ildan to see if it has the same trigger on the fangs. See if the fangs open up another passageway like before.
All right. Sure. I'll milk this statue for you again. I'll check it for traps first.
Probably a good move.
I want to help him. I will be looking at it
Investigation.
too. I do care about Ildan. He's killed a guy flawlessly, stabbing him in the back. He's a good addition to the party.
Robbie, you're struggling with this.
I am.
Do I still have guidance on me?
I think that's just for a check.
Oh.
I can give you guidance again.
I rolled a 6.
12.
You don't see any traps.
12. Does that do anything? Investigation 12.
You also do not see any traps.
All right, fuck it. I grabbed the fangs and pulled down on them, just like the other statue in the...
Matt's scrolling on his laptop. What's going on over there?
Give me some dex checks again.
No!
How much health do you have?
Oh my goodness!
You're standing right next to me.
You guys are shitty on your checks to look at the stuff. I don't know what to say.
We're only level 9.
Right?
Only level 9.
I thought level 9 was strong.
It is pretty strong.
24 for Ildan.
Oh, thank goodness. I rolled pretty good. 16.
I'm by the wall. Do I need to do anything?
You were on the other side looking into a mirror. You're okay.
Okay.
It's 20-foot radius.
And I have evasion as well, so if I succeed, I take 0 damage.
13 damage.
So we take what's the DC?
16.
So I got 16.
Okay. Oh God. Thank you. You're fine. You passed.
So I take half though?
Yes.
Which was
7.
7.
I take 0.
What happened? Like a cloud or?
So Ildan grabs the fangs again and starts to milk them, and just electricity shoots everywhere within a 20-foot radius. Just it like crackles and sparkles, and you get zapped pretty good.
Ildan, why'd you do that?
I don't know. Nothing else happens. That's it.
So the spider's fangs open up and reveal there's an amulet of Speak to the Dead and 2 greater healing potions.
Can I swap all 3 of them real quick?
Give me sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's bullshit. He should have
I'm just
disadvantage. I'm like watching him.
He sees it too.
Come on.
All right. You,
I'll
but you just got shocked too, so I don't know if that's true or not. All right. Go ahead. Yeah, roll with disadvantage as he's looking right at you.
Sure. I rolled a 1.
All right. And you don't want to use lucky?
No.
All right.
I go to start grabbing the stuff.
I'm assuming that he's grabbing it to bring to me.
Okay, so you don't say anything at first?
Unless he does it, I'm like, come on, right here. As my...
I'll be taking one of the potions like I'm about to drink it and stare at her and hand, do you want this?
Do not ask me what I want. Give me the things.
Sure. Here you go. I give you all 3 of them.
So Amulet of Speak to the Dead basically is going to give you at will. I'm just going to tell you what that does. Lets you at will touch something that's dead, and then you can talk to it as if it was still alive.
So does Magda not talk to us?
She does.
Okay, so we wouldn't need that to talk to her.
No. Now, she's a bit cray. You're not really looking at like a...
Perfect.
But that would force her to talk to us if she was unwilling?
Correct.
Okay. Well, wait, so do you tell us what you have?
Yeah, I'll say Aunt Tarla,
I'm already
just
chugging both potions, by the way.
I just handed 10, 2 potions of healing, it looks like, and some amulets. What does it look like? Does it have like a skull on it or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be like a spider, but with a skull as like a face.
And that amulet there.
Yes, it's an amulet of Speak to the Dead, where we can speak to something that is dead. The 2 potions I drink, how much healing does it do?
They're greater healing. I want to say it's 44 plus something or other. 44 plus 4. That's my guess. Let's look it up.
I'm missing 30 hit points too here, so don't.
Oh, I did not. You know you're that low. I'm at 4 HP.
Yeah.
What are you at, sir?
I'm at 36. I'm just letting you know that.
Okay, these 2 potions, I would
that's
still
fine.
be lower than you.
That's fine. Go for it. You're the boss, matron mother.
Yeah, you guys haven't gotten to take a rest, have you?
I guess we don't really know how rests work in this campaign.
They're fast.
I will want to go somewhere to rest. I will mention that I want to. I mean, me, Robbie, like my character also wants to rest to like re-get back their HP, but I will explain it in a way as in like I want to go into prayer.
So how does that sound?
We need to go somewhere, and I need to pray. We all need some time to go and pray for about 4 hours, or maybe 2. However long a long rest is, we need to go and pray for that long.
So just like my last campaign, 20 minutes short rest, 1 full hour is a long rest.
We could probably barricade the door, right, and take 20 in here.
Is there an exit out of here?
Just one door that you came into.
So I do know Dimension Door. So I can use one of my 4th level spell slots to basically jump up or down a floor if I need to.
Do you
or
say
just
that to
teleport
us?
outside.
Is that just
I could
for you?
just teleport outside, right? And just run away and then leave you guys to fend for yourself. And I'll come back in a few episodes and see how you do.
It's a self spell then, huh? Like
I can take one other person with me.
well,
Gee.
that's an issue now, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
It wasn't an issue at the beginning of the episode.
That's true.
You can do whatever you want, man.
It's going to be great when we get attacked and you pick somebody to go with you.
Well, if you mention that you have that ability, I would probably say maybe you could work together and you could look through solid objects.
I would know if the house itself is under like a magical barrier spell, right? Like I don't think I could teleport out of the walls.
Give me an Arcana.
0 as a 1-1.
You
My God.
are itching to try it because you don't know what the F will happen.
Well, I'll ask Matron Mother Talena, do you know if there is a magical barrier on this place? If I were to use Dimension Door to try to get us out of here, if I would just hit a magical wall and just turn into jelly?
I'll go ahead and roll that.
Sure.
16.
The safeguard of the house, it stops any teleportation into or out of the house with the intention of being a good thing, right? Like the plan was this it's never supposed to get this bad. That's kind of what
Well, we can
plan is.
teleport between floors.
Yeah, the barrier is around the outside along with the metal bars. Yeah, there would be no way.
It's our electric fence.
Yeah, but yeah, anything in the house is fair game.
So Talena will tell Tarla, with the house on lockdown, we can only teleport between floors. We cannot teleport anything in or out of the house.
All right, well, let's take 20 and rest up our wounds, and then perhaps I could jump a floor.
I agree. Let's take 20 for some silent prayer.
You could have taken longer 10 minutes ago. I'll cut myself after saying that, referring to that you could have just been dead and not had to worry about sleeping or resting.
It's true.
Yeah, what are you going to do, Matron Mother, when he's talking to you like that?
I'll scratch him across the face, even when he's cutting himself. So my fingernails grow out, and instead of a slap, it will be a scratch across his face.
Ouch. Is that before or after the long rest?
I said it before we started.
Okay. I was going to make you roll 1d4 damage, but
Roll to hit.
You better not dodge me.
Go ahead.
It's an 18.
+8 for a physical attack.
That's what it says
What?
on here. A plus 8 to hit. Primal savagery. Yeah, and so does my Eldritch Blast. My Eldritch Blast is a +8.
Wait a second.
My spell attack's +7, and
This
I'm pretty
is a
well-rounded.
spell. I thought he was saying that he was slapping me or scratching
He
me.
is, but we would use his spell attack to hit you with the claws.
Oh, okay. So what was it, 18?
Yes.
I had 17. Are you adding your Rod of the Pack Keeper to that?
It is, I removed it. I unequipped it. All right.
You're fine. No, I knew you had +10. Okay, how much damage?
You knew I had +10 to hit? Yeah. Don't be studying my character sheet. He's trying to already study shit to come over and kill me.
this is true.
Yeah. All the mean things I do to you, it's just because I'm role-playing the female role. All right?
How much damage do you do to me?
I'm about to do the 2d10 damage to you.
Damn. It's a major insolence.
I only really want to do the 1d10. Does it matter, Matt?
Yeah, you can do 1d10 if you want.
You know, the theme of the Drow, really, of the society, is like self-sabotage through like brutal competition. So you know what, guys? We're actually doing great.
That's the plan.
Whatever.
I'm happy you said that because listeners are probably listening to this campaign as I'm starting to think too that this campaign is fucked up.
I'll uncanny dodge. I will uncanny dodge the damage.
It's too late. I already rolled to hit and we said it hit. You the outcome was already declared. What do you say, Matt?
It's already declared.
Wait, what?
Doesn't Uncanny Dodge just half the damage?
Yeah, I just half the
Oh,
damage.
yeah, he's taking half.
Oh, okay.
So you are
Well,
dodging.
then I'm
that.
rolling both D10, baby.
Oh, my God. All right, roll another one.
I'm just messing with you. Take half a 7.
I thought you
damage.
rolled 2d10.
It is 2d10. Do you really want 2d10?
So 15 damage, half of that. 8.
The Ocho.
And
Are
I
you
will
you
say-
knocked out?
No. I will say, I'll grab my face and I'll look at you and I will say, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
So I almost rolled max damage. So it is a pretty deep cut. Just to let you know, it's a pretty deep cut with my fingernails. I probably have some of your skin underneath my fingernails.
And the blood from my face, I'll bring down, see it on my hands, and I'll lick it.
Let's do our HP real quick before we move on. I don't know.
He wants to heal up quick
I do.
before he dies
do.
again.
Because I'm going to have to roll all 9 probably right here.
Casey already did his while you and I over here fucking around.
That's true. I am now at 64 out of 66 health points. So, Matt, what was across the hall at this end of the building?
You're one room away from the Hall of Ancestors, And then the next thing after that is the staircase going down. And then that leads to all of the bedrooms, all of your guys' bedrooms, as well as Mad Magda's quarters, which are all the way basically at the other side of the house.
And the stairwell you're talking about is not the main center one that we think everyone came up, correct?
It is that one, yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
You're pretty close to it right now, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was the second stairwell at the end of the house.
Nope, just the one big main colonnade type.
And is that the only stairway throughout the entire house? If we were to go back to that vent, could we go up and down floors?
The vent only went from the panic room to that one spot directly across from Sin's room.
Oh, okay. I was confused on that. I thought there were 2 branches for the vent that we could go in.
So actually, now that you mention it, the other one is like where you're at right now. So you can't see it, but if you feel like it would have gone directly where you're at.
Okay, gotcha.
But you had to like kick it out of the wall to see that one. So you would think it's hidden, but there.
All right. I'll say to Aunt Tarla, so what do you think? We need to get downstairs to talk to, what's her
asking
face?
Aunt Tarla instead of the matron mother.
I'm in the middle of prayer right now. I really don't care.
Magda. What's her name? Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Mad Magda.
Do we want to...
You probably visit with her a lot, actually.
Do we want to go talk to Mad Magda?
She's crazy as fuck. But you probably think that's fun, Chuck.
I kind of like her.
Who has the amulet of Talk to the Dead?
10. Do you want me to... Well, I don't want to talk out of turn, but I talk to her a lot.
So we already said we don't need it to talk to the ghost. But are you wanting to talk to something else that's dead?
I mean, I was thinking of the guy that we killed. We could talk to him.
But he's in the hallway with all... Is he in the hallway? I don't remember.
Well, it's been a while. They might have cleared out his body.
He was in the library. You guys just left it there.
Yeah.
I mean, you were in haste. I don't know. I'm not saying it was a bad move.
Talena will say to Aunt Tarla, "What do you have another plan to do with the amulet of Talk to the Dead?"
Well, if we talk to one of them invader boys, if we kill one of them, or if we talk to Magda, but I mean, she might talk to us anyway.
Let's go and talk to Magda, and if we run into anyone that we have to kill, we will use the amulet.
My question to Matt right now is my pass without a trace lasts for an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Is that still...
I think you're good. Yeah, it's been 20 minutes to do the rest. I would say as long as you move soon, you got like 5 or 10 minutes left.
Since it's been so long, does Ildan's roll to steal my rod, does it still hold? Is it sticking out of his pocket a little bit or anything like that?
Just give it up, man. That shit's gone.
Oh my God. All right. What is this thing called?
Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Let's see how big it is.
It's the size of a whole person.
Specifically why I asked at the beginning how big it was, and Matt said it was...
I said it was a foot.
That's true.
That was my bad. I should have looked that up first. Damn, that thing's good.
Now you know why I'm worried about it so much. It increases my stats, increases my spell DC.
Oh,
and as
extra
an action,
warlock slot?
Yeah, I get a spell slot back with an action.
Oh, damn. That's really
I only
good.
have 2 spell slots, and I get a 3rd spell slot if I get my rod back. 50% better warlock if I could stay alive.
All right, go ahead and Chuck, roll.
What am I rolling?
Yeah, I know. So like
Find
hiding.
out next
I guess
time.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
It's just
You're
gonna
lucky. I rolled another 1.
Jeez.
burn your lucky on your freaking teammates.
Oh, actually,
Go ahead.
wait. Do I get that back with a short rest? It's just long rest. Okay.
Why are you rolling again?
Because I used a lucky point.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
you rolled it again? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I rolled an 18.
Dude, you do not want him to have this rod.
I don't. He
So
should be dead.
The dice was like paused. It was so weird.
It was on a 4.
It was like 4 and 18 on both sides, and like then it finally rolled over to 18. I've never seen a die do that before. where, like, it
You're
held
cursed by
position.
Lolth.
Praise me.
Yeah.
Praise Lord.
I'm in Lolth's favor, y'all.
That's true.
Actually, you're probably the only one at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's not, it hasn't been a favor to Loaf Day today. Anyway, 18 plus what?
17.
Yeah, okay.
35.
Sorry, you still don't see it, Robbie. It would be good for you. Anyway, you guys have 5 more minutes till your spell wears off to help you move quickly. What's going on?
Ildan, quickly to the door. Take a peek. Lead the way.
Sleight of hand to move the door open to check outside. 25.
Yeah, you can open the door. You see nobody out there till the stairwell. You can't see past the stairwell, though, to the other side where the other 3 rooms were.
It's clear to the stairwell. Let's move.
Yeah, I guess we move to the stairwell and check it out.
Yeah, let's do some more stealth rolls.
Everyone gets plus 10.
So this time you're going stealthy. Yeah,
Stealthy.
speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be levitating.
30 for me.
Are we still going to say I get advantage, Matt, with levitate?
32 for me.
What?
Oh, man.
Right. Plus 7 stealth.
Okay, yeah.
I rolled an 8.
I mean, as long as you don't
Plus
fuck this up,
12
Robbie.
plus a 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good.
So yeah, you guys make it down to the next level below you. To the right, immediately is formerly Matron Baenre's room. To the right of that is going to be Talena's room, and then all the way down at the other end is Chuck, your room, Ildan's. To the left side is supposed to be like the closer to the center, the more prestigious it is, since you can kind of have more access. Because Matron Baenre didn't want to have a fight between the two of you, between Talena and Aunt Tarla, nobody has the next room because that would have put one of you ahead of the other. It's completely empty. After that is Tarla's room, and after that is Mad Magda.
To the Magdatorium.
Zargili, what kind of secrets are we going to find out at Mad Magda's?
I'm going to go ahead and do my ghostly gaze again.
Sword of Omen.
All right. What does that do?
So once per short rest, as an action, you gain the ability to see through solid objects with dark vision in the range of 30 feet for 1 minute. I'm going to be gazing into all these rooms.
Okay. They're your rooms. You've seen these at some point. They have been turned out, but pretty much so basically it looks like somebody ran through here, ransacked it looking for anything valuable, and then left. But there's nobody in any of the rooms other than Magda herself, who is floating around, just doing what she always does, screaming and yelling with crazy hair and flying in a circle around her room.
Okay, so I don't see any NPCs, soldiers of the attacking family. That's what I was mainly looking for. So you guys see me as I'm floating. You see my eyes are white and my hands next to my eyes as I'm floating. And I will tell you guys, I do not see anyone else down here. The place has been turned over and looks like it has been searched. Keep your mind and eyes out for traps.
All right, Ildan, open the door to Mad Magda's room.
Oh, I thought he looked in there.
He did, but now you get to go in.
Oh, sleight of hand to open the door slowly, I guess.
Go ahead.
18 plus 17.
You're fine.
I'll walk in and I'll see Magda, and I'll just kind of make this like this scary looking face because we like to fuck around with one another. I guess we're friends because we're both insane.
Yeah, so Magda's, again, someone that you guys have. She's pretty much always been in the house. Like, even before you took over this house, she was there. She is a ghost of a drow. She has chains all around her, like covering her torso. And her hair is white and goes just all over. Like, it's a big poofy, kind of like Tina Turner-y. Like, it's just everywhere. She's got like tatters of a dress all around. You can't tell what color because it's like, see-through whitey. But she sometimes likes to just fly around the room screaming and yelling. Sometimes she's a bit more lucid, but you can't really tell what she says, but it kind of goes really well with Ildan. Like they've had a little bit of a bond as far as like if he's around, she tends to be a bit more lucid.
See-through Whitey was my nickname in high school. It's true.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, we all get into the room, shut the door behind us. I guess, Ildan, you can start the talking, ask her some questions, see if she... See if your friend knows anything about these invaders.
I guess I'll turn around and hold out my hand to 10 and say, in case she's holding anything back, do you want to give me that amulet while I'm talking to her?
What do you need? Does it improve? Would I know that? Does it improve? I don't think it really would even do that.
So it lets you speak with dead things that aren't already. So like if you see a corpse, you could talk to the corpse.
Yeah, she's already talking. So like,
oh, okay. So
why would it help you?
Maybe I misunderstood that. Okay, never mind. I'll say, hey, Magda, what is this fucked up, right? Oh, shit. Our family got fucked up upstairs. 10, she killed mother. It was brutal. Death by button. She died by bookshelf.
Watch what you say about our family. Do not show disrespect. We are still here, surviving.
My mistake. I'll pull out a knife and cut myself.
So this whole time she's like flying. She hasn't really stopped at this point. She's flying around the room. Her earthly or unearthly howling and screaming has just continued to this point.
I'm keeping watch, and I'm keeping my back by the wall near the door because I'm afraid of a giant spider like jumping out at me.
Fair enough. Yeah, there's some mirrors in
She's
this
not
room.
paying attention to me, is what you're saying,
Nobody has paid attention. Yeah, she's just been screaming and flying around.
which is not natural. Would I know that this is a way that she typically acts since I talk with her?
Yeah, sometimes she just does this. I mean, she does tend to like you a little bit more and calm down. Usually you have to like come in contact with her a little bit.
And she's up in the air.
Yes.
Is there anything I can climb on to like?
Do you make
Get
out
up.
with her?
Yeah, the bed. Now,
up
yeah,
to
the
her?
room, just FYI, your guys' rooms are all like really nice and pretty, like decked out in spider stuff and Drow. Like you've got a pretty modern home because you guys are super, super rich. You're royalty, nobility. This room, you guys just don't go. It's just terrible in here for the most part. It's just a bunch of screaming. So it's been like deteriorated and it's pretty shitty and old in here.
I guess,
But it's got a bed. It's got a bed and it's got like a dresser that's old and decrepit. And
I guess if I could get up to her level, climb up on something as high as I can get, not too high, where I guess whatever, but like hold out my hand to like touch her.
okay. Is it like, how do you want to touch her?
Like I'm waving the smoke ghost portion of her body just to like cut through the smoke, I guess. Like, you know,
Okay.
as like a joke.
Okay. Yeah, you won't have to roll for that. So you kind of like jump up on the bed and like swipe at her, and she kind of like looks at you for a second and then calms down and starts to float down toward the ground, touches your hand and says, tell me what it's like to live. And she looks at all three of you, like any of you can answer.
I'll slowly walk up to her and
The only true end is death, my love.
I will put my hand over my center of my chest where my scar is at. I'm like, to live is to know warmth. To live is to know what adrenaline is. And my heart is, of course, like anyone I think going through this situation would have their adrenaline and their heart pumping really fast. And I'm like, to live is adrenaline. It's the thrill of the fight, the thrill of survival. To live is to know and serve Loth.
Oh, give me persuasion with advantage. I liked it.
My dice are so horrible.
You rolled a 9 plus whatever.
So 17. Persuasion is a +8. I am a charisma character.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
So she calms down even more, kind of like shakes her head and feels like this is, since all of you guys have known her, this is by far the most like in the moment she's been. In fact, she starts to look around and say, what happened? What happened?
Could you look around? Yes, we have been attacked. She only really sees this room. I assume it hasn't changed any, but so she has the ability to see more, I'm assuming. We have been attacked by another family, and our family is in ruins, and now our current situation is to survive the night before we can report them. The name of the family, do we have the name of the family already by the book?
Omabas.
Omamas. So we're 100% sure on that.
Yeah, Omaba.
Okay.
The Obamas. Barack
not.
and Michelle.
No, guys. And you know I like them. I just don't want to take a side here. That's all.
The Magda, we think it's the Omabas attacking us. Maybe you could enlighten us.
So she like furrows her brow. They lived here long ago, long before you guys were here, but they were destroyed. They fell out of Loth's favor. They, again, kind of like starts to go out of it for a second. And then she pops back in and she says, they were destroyed because there were rumors they were going to the surface and engaging in sexual activities with surface dwellers.
Sorry.
What kind of idiot would go to the surface and engage in sexual activities with elves up there? Everyone knows they have the worst STDs in the world.
Despicable, and I spit to the side.
Not just elves, but gnomes, dwarves, goblins.
I shudder to think of it. That is just foul. As I'm thinking about like
People were having
goblin
sex
dong.
with goblins?
She says, these were just the rumors, but at least something must have been true because they fell out of Loth's favor.
Like all of them, or just like one?
Oh man.
The rumor is they commingled with the outside, and Loth granted favors to other houses and told them how and when to attack through her servants, and they were gone.
How would the Omamla family gain so much power and is unrecognizable with such force to be able to take our home here? I'm saying this in general in a question to myself, but I'm saying it out loud to everybody.
Perhaps they're in league with another family.
And they're obviously have an advantage of knowing the house. How would they ever get past the troops here without being detected? Ildan, you know the guard, and I trust you. I trust you.
Who's Ildan?
Ildan. You know I like to call you Ildan.
My character's name is fucking Ildan.
All right, Ildana. Ildan. I trust you. You know the city. You know our house guard. You know they would have never let their guard down being drained by someone as good as you. Their only one possibility is that some secret passage or something that they were able to get into our house without us detecting.
Magda hears you say secret passage, like a spark of recognition kind of triggers her, and she says, the basement, the basement, it must be the basement, the basement, the basement, the basement, the basement.
Magda?
She turns like deep and like looks at her chains around her body and starts screaming it, the basement, the basement, the basement. What do you guys do?
Tell her,
Calm
the fuck down.
I let go of her. Well, I guess we're not physically holding hands, but I've never seen her act this way.
No.
I step away from her and I will say, this is not natural for her. And I'll slowly start to back up.
Yeah, shit, unless anybody else do anything?
I was just thinking about Goliath Dong.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking of the surface dweller.
You know, I've been distracted a lot this whole campaign thinking about my Rod. I'm happy someone else is distracted. If you're thinking about Dong, I'm thinking about Rod. We're both getting distracted.
Yep.
Didn't see this coming, guys. It's not my intention with all that.
I would say, I think it's time we leave.
To the basement.
To the basement.
So we're assuming there's a secret passage in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is she still going crazy?
She's starting to float up and starting to yell louder and louder and louder.
Louder than normal?
It looks like she's reverting back to how she was when you entered the room.
Okay.
Anybody got a silence spell or anything like that?
I'm not worried about it.
Well, you assume that they had been in they checked all the other rooms
Probably
by
think
here.
she's crazy.
If anything,
yeah.
if anything, I think it would draw attention if she stopped screaming, you know? That would probably be the attention thing.
Right.
If she stopped screaming. But I'm not worried
her
about it if she
screaming would
starts
be
screaming.
the norm for them, yeah.
Yeah. I will say I think our best bet is to head to the basement and look for the secret passage. Be on your mind and thought of where the best place would be for traps. I'm tired of getting hit by them.
And keep an eye out for bookshelves along the way.
And books. Books too.
So you guys head out of the room. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
I will also, I think I'm going to do Pass Without a Trace again.
Okay.
Ugh, I only got a 10 on my perception.
An 8, so I don't think it matters for me.
14.
So you guys start sneaking along the wall, trying to get back to the stairwell. And so you guys are like, the wall is like within touchable distance. It's like right to the right of you. Chuck, you hear a sneeze come from the wall. Like just a little, like immediately to your right. But it's just wall.
A sneeze?
Mm-hmm.
This is in the hallway after we left the room?
Yes.
Oh, so a sneeze coming from the hallway.
No, from the wall. Like
from the
literally how I'm touching a wall right now, a sneeze just came from like right there.
That's creepy as hell. I'll say, did you hear that?
They did not.
There's something behind this wall. Or someone.
Are you touching the wall? You said he's touching the wall? Is he touching the wall?
I pull my blade out, and what's the wall made of? Like drywall?
Yeah, I was going to say drywall. I don't know if there's fantasy drywall or not.
Probably plaster or stone.
Yeah, I'll say
plaster covered.
I'll say stone. It's stone.
I'm not going to be able to stab through stone.
But you take your dagger out?
I pull my short sword out, and I inspect the wall, I guess, for like some sort of, or I guess I'll look around for maybe like a lever or something that's hidden, I guess, to open a secret passage up. That might be in this room.
You're walking. You stop.
Something or someone's here.
So you say that, you stop, you turn toward the wall and pull out a short sword, and out steps slowly, and with his hands in the air, a little gnome who says, "Please don't hurt me." And that's where we're going to end it.
What?
Please
It's a wall gnome.
Thanks for sinking your teeth into Crit Sandwich. Please give us a review on iTunes or the Apple Podcasts app. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or email us at critsandwichpodcast@gmail.com.